we're now down to the final segment, Craig, and this is what we call the magic mirror. It's peering into the heart of your being, for lack of a better word. It's 15 very carefully selected scientific, pseudoscientific questions. Start with one that well, especially for you, I'd love to hear the answer. Favorite aircraft, civilian or military, current or historical?
Well, aircraft is a plural, so I would say personally, although the F-18 was amazing, and I love the F-18. Hemingway said, you can only lose your heart once to an airplane, and it was a starfighter. So it was the F-104. I flew. It was one of the last courses on the Canadian F-104, second last. And when you lose your heart to an airplane like that, it was amazing for its day. The F-18 was amazing historically, and again as a fighter pilot, the Hawker Hurricane. The Spitfire, Supermarine Spitfire gets all the glory, but the Hawker Hurricane was there in numbers when it was needed, and I've always wanted to fly that airplane. So there's three.
Well, I'll give you my three: the Mustang, the Spitfire, and I never got to ride on the Concorde. So
yeah. I had a ticket once and it got yanked, and I got put on a 747, and I was pretty disappointed.
Okay. Well, I hope we live to see the moon base, and I also hope to see the return of supersonic commercial flight again. But let's see, right? Lots of advances and all that. So all we can do is be hopeful. So how about apples or oranges?
Oranges.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
And flat or sparkling?
Flat.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the Europeans didn't have too much influence on you. That's good.
No.
Preference, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
100%. Scariest animal?
Polar bear.
And for good reason, especially when they're hungry. Favorite classic car?
Aston Martin.
Yes. Particular model or just in general?
James Bond.
Of course.
I don't know what the model number is, but I want
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ejector seat.
Yeah. Well, here's a good one. Famous person, living or dead, you'd like to have dinner with?
Oh, that's a good one. Jacqueline Cochran. A lot of people don't know of her. Female test pilot, should have been an astronaut, but just wasn't possible due to the time she was living in. But I've always thought she would have been a fascinating person to talk to.
Well, I think they might have used her in that program where they were training female astronauts back in the 60s in this For All Mankind, because they in the series they do send them and it changes everything, right? So I won't give away the rest of that plot. How about greatest fear?
Oh, that's a good one. I fear the voice in me that sometimes counsels surrender. That sometimes that little voice says, "No, you can't do this, give up." That's I don't want to, but every once in a while, everybody has that little voice saying, "You should back off, shouldn't do that." So that's probably it. I'm not really afraid of any. I have a healthy respect for rattlesnakes, bears, where I live on a mountain in Soyuz. I have a healthy respect for them, but I'm not afraid of them, and I don't get icked out by spiders. I would say the closest thing, maybe you've been in the tropics, centipedes. Not my favorite.
Oh yeah. They call them 40-leggers in Jamaica, the crimson red, and oh man. So yeah. But that little voice you were talking about, the problem is it gets louder as you get older too, right? But
yeah, well, that's because you get smarter, right?
Yeah, you start to learn a few things along the way. Thank God.
You can't do this, old man. Oh yeah?
Okay.
And that's always a dangerous combination when you're skiing or something.
Yeah, for sure. Favorite dessert?
Oh, I certainly do like a good rum cake. That would be a Bahamian thing, but also key lime pie.
Oh yes, two very good choices. I'll take you up on the next dinner together. Earliest memory?
Oh, that's a good one. Whew. You mean today or in general?
I think in general was the intent. Right?
This is going to sound funny or odd, I guess, given that I love dogs, but I do have a memory of a dog biting me when I was about 4. So there you go.
No, that would stick in your mind.
You can get
for
past
sure.
these things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Most used app on your phone, excluding WhatsApp or Outlook?
It's a weather app called Windy, and I find it's really good. It combines a lot of things, and because I live not in a town, I live up on a mountain. It combines a lot of different things to give you a really good forecast, which is not easy to forecast weather. I'm at like 1,200 meters, so
Yeah.
people around here say, "Hey, it's foggy." I'm going, "That's not fog, that's cloud." So
In the clouds, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, there's another one that I've been using a fair bit. It's a star tracker map, and there's a
Mm.
couple different ones
Oh,
out there, but yeah, they're really
cool.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
see the stars up here at 1,200 meters with
Oh, I'm
no
sure.
light noise, from the city,
Mhm.
and on a clear night. It is. I've never seen the Milky Way like this.
Absolutely. No, it's when you get away from the city and all that light pollution, it's got to be amazing. So, favorite movie of all time?
Blade Runner.
That's come up before with one of my other guests, and it's one of the ones my wife and I. It's something we go back to every 3 or 4 years. It's brilliant and it's really well done.
And the sequel was really good. That you worry about sequels, and just like Dune 1 and 2, I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed by the Blade Runner sequel, and hats off to Ryan Gosling. You did a great job.
Now, here's the difficult one. You get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it?
Probably it's got to be classical, but I would say a new classic would be Rhapsody in Blue by Gershwin.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, that would work. Now, the impossible question. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100, and it has some relevance to what we talked about today.
Oh boy. 6.
Oh, you were so close. It was
Oh,
7
oh,
because you had 2 runs in and out of Vancouver of 7 years, right?
oh, there you go. I was thinking of
Yeah,
you and I both had it off in '06. You to
yeah. Well,
Cyprus
that was a
or
good
you to
guess as well,
Jamaica.
but
Yeah.
yeah, a couple people have guessed it right so far. Elizabeth Brown being the first. She guessed 67 because that happens to be the same year we were both born. So that was a pretty good shot in the dark.
Well, you know what? I'll have to give her a heck about it next time I see her. Thanks for making me look bad.
Absolutely. Okay, second to last question. Favorite place you've ever visited and the top bucket list destination you'd like to see?
I'll do the bucket list first. Wendy and I are going to go to Japan for a good long holiday. I've been there many times on business, but not enough time to really enjoy it. And so probably going to do a 3-week. My brother and my son ski up in Hokkaido. You've never seen snow like that. I've never seen snow like that. So
Nice.
I'm really keen to explore Japan. So many favorite places, and it's like saying a favorite food because it's so good. But I have to say one of the most stunningly beautiful places I've ever been. It's like Okanagan Lake, for those of you who understand Canada, but in Italy, Lake Como.
Ah,
Lake Como
yes.
is just gorgeous. I was there with 7 other people. We were renting a villa, and we get up in the morning with a coffee, sitting about 100 meters up from the water, and everybody sit there with a coffee, and nobody would say anything, just staring
Mhm.
at this beautiful lake with
Yeah,
the villas and the little, the little villages dotted along the lake, and the Alps in the background. Oh man, it is just literally you can see why for thousands of years the Roman emperors would go there just to chill out.
literally awestruck, right?
Yeah.
I have not made it there, but that should be on the list. Although Hokkaido, we'll be heading there in October for GAD Asia. So
Oh, fantastic.
let's meet up in Hokkaido.
Okay.
So, final question, your personal mantra in 10 words or less.
L'audace, l'audace, toujours l'audace. Audacity, audacity, always audacity. I think that was
Okay.
Charlemagne's motto.
Okay. Well, I do not have that history committed to memory, but I'll take your word for it. But it's, you know, you need a good dose of that to get through life. So I think it served you well.